Hi, I'm Anna of All Trades, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I made this kitchen chair at the shop of Greg Pennington in Nashville, Tennessee. And the coolest thing about this chair is that most Windsor chairs are made from riven lumber out of green wood. And this chair I actually made out of dry wood, start to finish. It was just all cut out from a slab, then used a dried butternut seat and ash wood from Greg's firewood pile. So if you want to make a chair and you don't have access to the green woodworking tools, this is a fantastic option to try. Now, if you are interested in the green woodworking side of things, check out the video that I made a few weeks ago where I forged all of my own green woodworking tools. Here he comes. This way. One thing that I really love about chair making is how physical it is. It keeps your mind and your body actively engaged. And you know, furniture making is a very different beast. But this is so repetitive and so contemplative, whatever. Anyway, I like it. This chair is hopefully the first of 5 or 6 dining room chairs. I am hoping to build Adam a dining room table and a full set of chairs to go with it over the next few months. And when I saw a chair of a similar design in Greg's shop, I knew that I was going to have to borrow some of the design features to make some of my own. This chair design is very closely designed after Glenn Rundell's chairs, and you can find him on Instagram at Rundell & Rundell. He's a fantastic chair maker. And the basic design things that I stole there are the pommeled seat design and the chair back. The things that I modified is I actually stole Greg Pennington's modern bobbin style legs for this, and turning these was such a fun adventure in and of itself because I'm a very competitive person, and Greg had told me how quickly he can turn them, and so I started setting a timer for each new component of the chair I'd make and tried to figure out how fast I could actually make them. So while Greg's record is a long ways from being beat at 1 minute and 40 seconds per chair leg, I got it down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and I'm pretty pleased with that number. One of the most visually interesting processes you're going to see in this video is Greg Pennington's patented chair leg drilling system. He has basically made it totally foolproof to get the angles of the legs right when you're drilling them by using a series of lasers and proper placement of those lasers. And if you're interested in that process, check out Greg's popular woodworking article on drilling chair legs with lasers. One of the more tedious things about chair making is fitting the spindles, and this just takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. But basically, you just want to make sure that you're getting it to fit perfectly here and here. And part of that is making sure that all of this top carriage is assembled properly, and then you want to go in and measure for height. And then you also have to make sure that these are sized correctly for their holes. So these come in super handy for coming up with the exact height that you want for them, because you can stick them into the hole. Then you can mark where the final length is going to be. Then when you take them apart, you can then know, hey, that's exactly the length that spindle will be. And then I want to cut that down to that proper size and then make sure that this is shaped correctly. And to do that, I'm going to use a spindle gauge. And basically this is an aluminum thing that if it's oversized in any area on the spindle, it will actually rub off the aluminum on it, so you know where you need to remove material. We're about to cut the slots for these guys. And you want to definitely do this in a well-ventilated area. The doors and windows are open, don't you worry about that. But we want to do basically 1/3 mineral spirits, 1/3 linseed oil, and 1/3 spar varnish. And even though this chair is sculpted out of dry wood, there's still a lot of things that you want to take into consideration. You want to cut your wood out of the correct portions of the tree so that you're getting the maximum amount of grain strength. And that is going to waste a whole lot of wood as far as material conservation goes, but it's also going to get you a chair that's going to hopefully last for 100 years, even if some of your larger relatives sit on it during the holidays. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and for supporting my channel. I hope, as always, you leave this video feeling challenged and inspired to make things with your own hands as well. If you would like to support this project or others, I would love it if you would support me on Patreon, and the link for that is below. Cheers.